watch any film for. I just looked up stats because I've seen all his film. His film. I keep up with him throughout the year. But these other guys, it was a treat to watch, Herbie. And I got to tell you, despite my feelings of Justin Herbert, when I watch him on tape, I go to myself like, God, what a waste of beautiful talent, dog. This nigga throws maybe one of the most beautiful lasers you'll ever seen. He's one of the few guys in the league that could throw across his body 50 yards downfield and it'd be an accurate fucking pass. He's actually a guy who's way more athletic than you think. He actually makes tons of plays with his legs. There's so much to like about Justin Herbert. And at the end of the day, Herbie, he is one of the most underwhelming quarterbacks you've ever seen.
Ever.
Imagine Justin Herbert has been in the league. We're going on what, 6 years now, 5 years, right? This
Yeah,
man,
2020. Yeah, they got drafted in 2020.
this is in two playoff games, Herbie. This is Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has an 0-2 record, 515 passing yards total, 2 touchdowns between the two games, 4 interceptions, which came from the last game. His playoff passer rating, 60.7, Herbie. This man in his first playoff game, Herbie, in his first playoff game, was up on the Jags, if I'm not mistaken, 27-0. 27-0, and then the Chargers, and that's what Trevor Lawrence gifting you 4 interceptions.
4 interceptions.
4 interceptions, and you allow these guys to come back and it's 31-30. Now people will say, oh, well, Justin Herbert doesn't play defense. I got you. But where was he in the second half on offense? You were up 27-0. You couldn't get another touchdown. You literally all you needed was literally another touchdown and you win the game. And you couldn't
That's
even do
and
that.
Rod, I do apologize, but I have to bring this point in. That is the game where I realize the people who love because there's the film guys, there's the stat guys, whatever, blah blah blah, the Mina Kine camp, the Stephen Ruiz camp, the Nate Tice camp, who are the biggest Justin Herbert dick riders. When they found a way to excuse away that game, that's when I was like, you dudes are spineless. You are gutless people. You're gutless people. Shameless. Elite quarterbacks do not blow a 27-point lead in a half. In a half.
Yep.
In a half. Like I'm sorry, bro. Because you was cooking. I 100%
No,
apologize,
no,
dog. It
man.
just
Go
it
ahead,
just
boy. Crack up,
the
crack
more
up,
you
crack up.
talked about it, the more it just drives me crazy because it's like the whole point is that's why you're him. Because you don't allow that to happen. If it happens once in your career, fine. You have a career of showing, hey, that was a fluke. But your first time out, and you already showed that you couldn't win the big games prior to that in the regular season, and you allowed that to happen on your watch against a quarterback that was worse than you. Trevor Lawrence showed up to the occasion better than you. Dog, what?
Disgusting, right? You look at
Disgusting.
disgusting.
After he threw 4 picks, after he gave you 4 opportunities, 4 picks, he gave it to you. And that's the thing. When you watch Justin Herbert, when it goes, you can tell his mind is cratering. He feels like the entire world is falling apart around him, dog. And he can't get out of that fucking pool.
It's a snowball. It's a
It's
snowball.
a
That game
fucking
against
snowball.
Herbie, think about this. This was just the first playoff game. His second playoff game ever. His second playoff appearance, Herbie. Justin Herbert last season had probably one of the best seasons we've seen from a quarterback in a while in terms of efficiency. The man had 23 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions. And this man managed to completely he had more interceptions in a single game
A single game.
than he had for an entire season. And look, I get it. Will Disley didn't do him any favors in the playoff game. Interceptions sometimes aren't always on the quarterback. But here's the thing, Herbie. At the end of the day, you threw four. And at the end of the day, you were going up against a Texans team that they were a good team, Herbie. Their defense was top five, but listen, the offense struggled mightily last year because the Texans offense had a lot of holes. They had a lot of injuries. And this was a game that the Chargers really, really were supposed to have, Herbie. This was a game they were supposed to have. This is Harbaugh. This is this is a better Chargers team. Harbaugh got that defense playing better. I know the Chargers offensive line is always dealing with injuries. They're always in shambles, and that could improve 100%. But Herbie, at the end of the day, man, Justin Herbert, for all the talent that he is literally one of the most gifted quarterbacks we've ever seen. He's one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. He probably throws a more beautiful ball than anybody. and you don't trust him. And for me personally, an added caveat to
I
why he
never
ended
trust him.
up,
I will never trust him.
and Herbie, here's the added caveat for me, and why the main reason he's in this tier for me, Herbie. I can't get no money with this nigga, man. Herbie, Herbie, dog. If I bet on this nigga, if I bet the over on this motherfucker, he fucking goes under. If I bet the under on this motherfucker, he go over. If I bet against him, he wins. If I bet for him, he loses. Like, bro,
Dog.
yo, Herbie, I'm not you, Herbie, that Herbie. I'm sick of you, Justin Herbie. I am
Yeah,
sick
you're
of
not Herbert no more. You're just a Herbie, dog. You're just a
bruh.
Herbie. You
Like,
don't
no,
deserve
you
the
can't
T, bro.
be Herbie.
You don't deserve the T at the end of your name, bro. You just a Herbie now, dog.
Yeah, you just hurt, bro. That shit, Herbie. The amount of money I've like, it's to the point now where I told myself, dog, I need a shot collar if I'm going to bet on the Chargers during the regular season. I need a shot collar. I need something to remind me because sometimes the line looks so good, sometimes the matchup looks so enticing, and when it comes to them, I'm always wrong, man. I'm always
Right.
wrong.
It's funny. I'm really laughing because I didn't know you were taking it there, but once you took it there, dog, that's why we can't stand this dude. Like he ruins our pockets. I will never forgive this man for what he did to me, dog. I had a $800 ticket, bro. I had the under because I said I don't trust him. There's things that you should know in life. You will have to pay taxes. You will see a cockroach at some point in your life if you come in from the trenches, and you know Justin Herbert's gonna fuck you. And I still went against my better judgment. And what did Justin Herbert do? He fucked me, dog.
It's
You will
unbelievable.
forever be in this fucking glad he's not our QB tier, man. Like, think about this, and we'll leave when we get to the next guy. This is Justin Herbert, dog. This is who Justin Herbert. This is his legacy, dog. 11-9 against teams with a winning record. Yuck. 2-7 against Pat Mahomes. And one of those games, Pat Mahomes didn't finish the game. He was in. They put the starters out because they were already had playoff, what's it called? So he's really 1-7. They gave him a fucking win that he doesn't deserve. He's 0-3 against the Ravens. And he's 0-1 against the Bills. He has a losing record against Tua.
Who
That
you
is
often
who he
told
is.
us, yeah, yeah.
That is who he is. 0-2 in the playoffs. 0-2 in the playoffs. Completing 52% of his passes in the playoffs. 4 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. That's who he is. He lacks football character, man. So glad he's not our QB, man.